Good morning and welcome to this week's issue of PrintTV, the weekly news bulletin from australianprinter.com.au, the daily news website of Australian Printer, the country's oldest, biggest, best and most well-read print magazine, 66 years in the business. This week's news is led by Sydney Allen, the Sydney print company, sheet-fed company that went into administration on Thursday. It went into administration. The staff didn't know about it until Friday when they read a business newsletter that told them as much. It's been a very messy period of a few days with the administrators, receivers, business brokers, directors, Bob McMillan with his finance company, and banks slugging it out to try and get control of the company, or at least some control of some of the finance. The upshot is that the business is now licensed to Mascot Printing in Sydney, which will produce the print and serve the customers under license from the administrators until a sale of the business can be found. Mascot Printing itself, of course, is in the running for that sale, and no doubt there's several other people looking around seeing if the customer list is worth their while bidding for. So tough news from Sydney Allen, and John Mango's Chris Wallace ran that company for a long time, but unfortunately it's now on its last legs. It may trade out, but it'll definitely be sold. Other news this week comes from Drupa. Big news from Komori, the giant Japanese offset press manufacturer. Visitors to its booth at this Drupa will see the company repositioning itself, as with most other offset press manufacturers, and it will be showing not only its offset presses, including a new A1 press and a new B2 press, but it'll be also showing digital presses. It's got a co-developed machine with Konica Minolta, the Impresio S29 inkjet B2 machine, which runs at 3,000 sheets an hour, and which will be available to buy at the show. And it will also be showing its Impresio S40, which is its machine co-developed with Lander. But like Lander presses, that won't be available to ship for at least a year, although if you want to, you can place an order at Drupa. Komori will also have a cloud-based solution, which it says will enable people with average skills to become top quality printers, thanks essentially to taking that printer's ability and putting it in the cloud for all to use. Komori will also be showing its first post-press offering. It'll have a guillotine. There's likely to be a die-cutting machine in the future, and it may well extend its cooperation with Hycom, the Israeli digital finishing solutions provider that at the moment only exists as far as Japan is concerned. Drupa news coming thick and fast. Check the australianprinter.com.au website for your daily updates on that. Final news from this week, a bit of cheer. Those that are going to the National Print Awards in Melbourne on May the 20th. We'll see the Chaser lads hosting that. So be prepared, there's no sacred cows with those guys, and so it should be a good night where not only is the best of Australian print highlighted, but with some beer and some laughs, it should be a good night all around. That's it for me, Wayne Robinson, editor of Australian Printer, signing off for another week. We wish you a good one.